Hi, I'm Josiane Shevchuk, and today we're going to start our retaining wall, which will be built here with concrete blocks. So I'm gonna film everything for you. I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and that's it. Let's get to the video. What's up? So guys, we decided to buy these concrete blocks like this because it was the most economical option we found. At first, we started researching how to build a retaining wall with tires, but we ended up changing our minds. Because several snakes have already appeared here on the farm, non-venomous snakes. But when you build a retaining wall with tires and you don't have a certain level of control or care, the snakes end up making nests and hiding. So we thought it was safer to just use concrete blocks. Here in my region, the cheapest place we found was selling concrete blocks for $2.70 each. So we thought the price was actually pretty reasonable, right? Because in other places it was more expensive, so we bought the concrete block. That's what Roberti said. Juarez is helping us once again. It started here, look, with Jack, this part here. So in this part here, look. Because just to give you a little explanation here, the house is going to be built here, right? And in the back, we need to build the retaining wall in that part over there, see? Do you know why? As you can see, it's a hill, a huge hill going up there, and we need a retaining wall, right? So in this part here that I'm going to show you, in this part right here, look, it's going to start at 1.80 meters. The wall, a gigantic hill, a gigantic hill, gigantic hill, a gigantic hill, a gigantic hill, gigantic, a gigantic hill, a gigantic hill, a gigantic one, a gigantic hill, gigantic hill, a gigantic hill, a gigantic hill. Ruberti. I was thinking here, talking with Jack. There will be a wall up to here, but it will go about 40 centimeters higher, like for safety, right? And behind that, a gutter will be made here. So besides up, they're having trenches that were made, right? They were made for water drainage. Here, a channel will still be made that will divert to the side and take the water into the reservoir. So our wall will start at 1.80 and will keep increasing until it reaches the end. At the end, it will be 2.20 meters high. To dig, they were using this here. Look, it's a really heavy iron tool. I don't know if this iron is called a digger. Look, it has a tip like this. Look, and I think it's a digger. I'm not sure. So in these parts here, look, a round hole is going to be made. Pillars at first. This trench was made like this. Here, a pillar will probably go. Here goes another pillar. Here goes another pillar. And right here in the corner goes another pillar. So while they were working here in the morning, fixing, digging, and all that, then at one point Juarez taught me how to make an iron structure, right? So I could help them too, you know, because I don't like just watching and not helping. I'm going back to work now. I hope he isn't done yet since he's much faster than me. But anyway, I think he's already finished, that rascal. Juarez, he's already done everything. It was supposed to be left for me. Supposed to be for me. I'm gonna show you the structure he taught me how to make. Look here, see? Over there he's working. Say hi to everyone, Juarez. Guys, and this structure here, look, this is the famous Juarez. It's the famous Juarez. It just looks like Juarez. It just looks like Juarez. Look, is this the iron structure here? The one he was teaching me how to make. I managed to make one. It took me the whole morning to make this one. While they did it, I did it, but it's about wanting to understand, right? Oh, that's nice. This structure turned out really sturdy, okay? And look how cool this is, guys. Juarez set up this little board here with these nails, and then this wire here. You'll see why this is done here, so we can make these little wires here. This morning I made a few, and Juarez also made quite a lot here. To teach me and make this. Don't mind my hands color, okay? Because I am. And Zenato. And with this structure he built here, we can do it at home without needing to. Is to buy, right? Which is much more affordable. So the only thing you have to do is cut the little rod like this. Look, just like that. And in a little while, I'll show you how to get to this here on the stirrup. So I was looking to buy these stirrups at the store at Leroy Merlin and others, and they're 99 cents, a little over $1. So just imagine it's much more economical for you to make this yourself, right? This structure here that he built, which I'll show you how to use in a bit, it's much more economical than paying a reel for each one of these, right? It's absurd. Now I put it here, and now I'm gonna show you. Don't mind my look, okay? My look. Look, dirty pants, everything's dirty. But anyway, because we're working. So here, look, I'm going to make the column for us to put on the wall, just like I did with those other structures I showed you, okay? So, Roberti stretched the 2 rods here. Now I'm gonna come spreading these here. You can see. One up and one down. It's one up and one forward. Down. Keeping a certain distance, this one for. Here, one up and one down, keeping a certain distance. This part here of the joint, so this part of the joint goes one up and one down, leaving a distance. These are left over. You can remove them, and we will do that. Here, pass. Here, doing this. Here, do this. Here. And wrap it here. Before I was making it double, folding the wire in 2 and making it stronger. But as I've already done, the side columns are the ones that should be stronger. Not this one, it doesn't need as much. Okay, so is this one enough? It can be done with the wire. Then you twist, twist, twist until it gets really tight and break it there. Done. Now it's really, really firm. We have to do it on both sides, then turn it over and do the bottom part of the structure too.
Now I'm going to put you on the tripod and I'll keep working to be more.
Quick on this side. Here. I've already put in all the little rods, the wires, right? And I'm going to continue on this other side. Now I've finished this first part. Now I'm going to turn it over to do the other side. And now I'm going to do the other side. And I've finished the structure. And it looks like this. Oh, Bombo, it turned out perfect. I'm going to show you, like I promised, how we're going to make these stirrups here. Okay, so this is the structure, right? That I had shown with these little nails, and we're going to need them. Don't mind my hands. I just finished over there, okay? The structure for the wall. And now let's do this one. The structure to make the stirrup will be this one. We're going to start like this. Look. Here and pull here. Go back, take it from here, come here, here. Go back, come here, to make this little turn here. Now hold it here. Go back to here. Here, do this here. Come back here too. Look, this. Here. And it is. The best thing about working today is that the weather is like this, kind of dark, it's not raining, and it's cool, really nice for working. Look, you can see my hand's color. It's really like this, just on one hand.
Rough, my God, it's really rough.
Because I'm there making the wire columns to put on the wall. I've finished a few more, heading back there now.
Do it again.
I told you before, we didn't build the tire retaining wall because it's dangerous. Cobra, right? And I'm messing around with some things here. So yeah, two little girls walked by and said right there on the street, look, there's a snake here. So I went to check and there was a snake, but it was dead, just dried up. Want to see? I'll show you. I brought it here and we started researching to identify the snake. I saw that it's a venomous snake because it has a triangular head, it has a nostril hole, and it has another little hole. And I saw that when the snake is like this, with these little holes like this, it's a venomous snake and also has a triangular head. And when I looked, I thought, I think it's a Nurutu, the one people talk about a lot, right? But then I did some research and saw that it had the name. I took a picture with Google Lens, right? So on Google Lens. Then it showed up as a bush jararaca. That's the name that appeared, right? Bush jararaca. I'll show you. It's tiny, a baby. I don't know why it died. I'll show you. You all, so you can have an idea. Now it's swarming with ants. Look, cabeza. Triangular. It's funny because I don't think any car ran over her. None of that, because otherwise she would be crushed, and she's not. Crushed. Mouth. Open. And the scales, right, on the skin. My hand feels gross. This little creature is gross. Ugh, it feels weird to hold it. Hand. Its teeth. There. I'm done helping here with those little metal structures over there to make. And now Juarez put here and put it here in the distillery. And now, look, now it's like this. And then we're putting the
concrete. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
There, that's it.
There, that's it. That's it. There, that's it. There is. That's it. There, that's it. Make a part 2 showing the world more clearly. We're not done yet. It's already night. We're still here, but that's it.